Oh my god.
I did forget that you were there because I had it on not speaker view, the other view, so we could see everyone, but I could just see me and the ladies, and then you were on the next
Right,
stage,
I'm
and I
just
was
that
like, oh,
creepy
shit.
guy in the background.
I was like, Tony's still here.
I learned a lot about you guys last night. I'm not mad about it. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I definitely know.
Hey, Tony.
What'd you say, Teresa?
Check your chat. Check your chat.
I am. It is. Can you see that? Yeah, it is. It's
okay.
Recording. Yeah. Oh yeah, I meant to tell you guys I'm recording this one. So there you go. Now you know. Anyways, so what I found out last night, without giving away too much information, is that if you're going to ship something to Lisa, listen to what she wants shipped and how. Don't try to be cool and ship it any faster. Ship it to her the way she tells you to ship it, and everything will be fine. But if you don't do that, Lisa's husband, then something will arrive sooner than it should be, and it won't really help her in the first place anyway. Now, you guys can fill in the blanks on that one and see what that's all about. But maybe they'll talk about it on Wednesday. Who knows?
Or tune in tomorrow for all the details.
Tune in tomorrow.
I don't think we're going to talk about your.
No, we're not going to talk about what my husband overnighted to me to the wrong state.
Now, Debbie, learn something. Don't give it away. It's a tease, Debbie. That's what we call a tease. Right? That'll get people watching your show, even if you do nothing else.
They'll watch it for the whole episode to hear it, and then they'll be like, oh.
And then they'll be mad at me. I don't want anybody mad at me.
Debbie's like,
no, they'll tune in next week to watch it again.
No, they'll be mad at Tony because
I'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. Jeez.
I want to hear about your songs, Tony.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing.
I can't tell you, they're too crude for you.
I gotta admit the birthday girl, ladies and gentlemen. She's coming to us.
Oh, we should sing to her when she comes in.
She should be eating tacos. Crystal is here from lovely Tennessee. A very fall picture in the background with the ever lovely Santa Isa, as you can see. I feel like one of those guys like describing the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. What we have now coming down the road is Santa Isa from Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah. Oh, that's something I also want to get to too. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get to that first. I want you guys to start thinking about, I don't have a ton of them, but I was just, some of these songs, like I've been listening to a lot of Christmas songs lately. So I'm just finding out that some of them are a little creepier than I would have expected when you really think about it. So I want you guys to think about a creepy Christmas song that you thought was pretty creepy. But first, I do want to touch base on something from Thanksgiving. I am absolutely appalled at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. What a waste of 2.5 hours, guys. Come on.
It wasn't that bad.
Come on. Look, I understand Mario Lopez. He's got a new show. He's trying to get out there. And I get the beat reporter who was funny as all get out. But here's the thing that was really bothering me about the Thanksgiving Day.
Wasn't that Ross Matthews?
Yeah, it was Ross Matthews. But here's the part that was bothering me about the parade. It seemed like all we were getting shots of was everybody getting ready for the 6 seconds that they go across the green. You know what I mean? It was weird to me. It's like you saw all these stagehands and stuff running around, which was great because most people don't ever really see the stagehands. But it was just seemed kind of weird, and I just didn't have the vibe that it usually has had. And I get it. We're social distancing, we're being safe and all this other stuff, but it just felt really weird. And then I was doing all the Verizon AR stuff. And it was just kind of odd. Like, I don't know. It seemed
welcome to 2020.
Yeah, it seemed very it just seemed it just seemed really weird. So I was not a fan of the
scenes stuff. They used to do that at the Victoria's Secret fashion show too. I thought it was neat.
Well, yeah, but I didn't really I mean, I'm gonna be the first guy to probably admit this, but I really don't watch the Victoria's Secret fashion.
I think
it's gone.
I think it was funny.
Go ahead, Matt. What were you saying?
People, like, they said, don't come and watch the parade. You're going to see nothing. So people went and watched the parade and complained that they saw nothing of it. It's like, well, they told you, don't come and watch it.
Right, and I get that too. That was one of those things that I remember reading a bunch of stuff after, but it was really weird to me Now, before I get too far off track, she's here with us, ladies and gentlemen. We actually have all 4 of the Working Wonders cast. The League of Extraordinary Women. That's the title I'm using. You guys can use whatever you want. On Tuesdays with Tony, you can be the League of Extraordinary Women. So there you go. Ronnie Johnson is older today. Today is her birthday. You can see she's definitely feeling the age right now. Look at the face.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I'm really tired. I ate tacos.
It's been a very good day.
It's been a good day. Were you unsupervised at all today, Miss Johnson? You were not.
No, but Dave, like the 2 of us should have been supervised. We ate so much. So I do this thing, and I highly suggest it to everybody that I have found in the past any place that gave me something free on my birthday. And so I set up an email address and I signed up for all of the free stuff. And so then on my birthday, it's always been tradition for me to just go around and just gather all of my free stuff. Like, hello, I was born, I've survived this long, give me my free things. And so like, we just got back from Starbucks. I got my free Starbucks and I got it with no ice and I put it in the fridge for the morning.
There you go.
I had nothing but like eat, and I'm fat and happy today, and I've got my tiara on all day, so it's been a good day.
Did you make people say happy birthday to you all day?
No, they just did, because like they were like looking at me, like, because of course like I've got the tiara and I'm at my full pin up, and they're just like,
Didn't you wear your sash?
I didn't wear my sash today because I was wearing my black dress, and like the sash you couldn't see it. And so, but every time I'd be like, hello, I'm here for my free birthday stuff. And they'd be like, oh, happy birthday. Like I would make the announcement as I came in the door.
And then the manager's like, yep, another day. We're not going to make any money giving away free stuff to these birthday people. Jeez.
And for all the free shots that I gave to people in my 10 years of bartending, I feel like this is my time.
Okay. Question. A quick estimate in your head. How many shots would you say you gave away for free?
Oh gosh. At least 5 every weekend for 10 years. So 10 times 52 times 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and
about.
And then what a shot is an ounce, correct? If I'm not mistaken, is an ounce?
No, if it's your birthday, my job was to get you like as messed up as possible.
Good job,
so
Ronnie.
I was the bartender that was like, here's your 4-ounce shot. Like, good luck getting that all down in one swallow. Like, I was that guy. Like, you got your money's worth when you came.
Tommy
to me.
could swallow it all in one go.
Oh yeah.
Swallow it. No,
the whole thing.
I can just see
Take
Ronnie
it all.
right now. I see Ronnie coming out the bar. Hi there. Hi, I'm Ronnie Johnson. I'm your bartender. By the way, it's my job to get you completely and totally drunk.
Yep.
How did I know
Make
that
it a
all the guys were
4-ounce
going to go
glass.
crazy as soon as you said swallow?
Right. That was always the best. Like I would always have the guys that would come up and they'd be like, oh, there's no way that you can make a shot that's going to get me messed up. And I'm like, sir, that is a challenge.
Okay. Now,
Challenge
I am up for that challenge.
I do not want to take away from Ronnie's story in any way, shape, or form, but I will tell you this. Now, Ronnie, you were a bartender TGI Fridays?
TGI Fridays is the last place I worked, yeah.
And where else? Where else did you bartend?
I bartended at Crave.
Okay.
When that was open,
Right.
and at the pool at the Downtown Grand, and then I also bartended at a place called the Cauldron,
Okay.
which was open. It was on Russell and 215 when that was
Sounds
open.
very witchy. Sounds very
It
witchy.
was very dark. Like it was really cool because like all the people that like owned it were very into like Nightmare Before Christmas.
So it was like just emo goth. Like,
oh yeah,
dark.
like it was awesome.
Tarantino,
Yeah.
type. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I bartended, the only place I ever got a chance to bartend was the Olive Garden. So, so I will tell you this though: if you were, actually, yeah, there's a few of you on here. If you were a mom and you came in on your birthday, I made it my job to completely get you wasted, so you would have a headache the next morning when you had to deal with your children. So
What a nice man.
that's all. Hey, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I literally would try to be cool to people about stuff. Like one of the things that, and Ronnie could probably attest to this. One of the things that I noticed in bartending is like, as you have one drink and you get another drink, you want the second drink stronger than the first drink. And you don't mind paying for it either. So we used to switch out, like we'd start with like a well rum or something, like on something. And then by about the third or fourth drink, I think they were doing 151, you know? So, I mean, that was our thing. But yeah, we would have a lot of moms, you know, and I mean, I can honestly say probably my best example of the moms that would come in, and it's no meaning thing to her whatsoever, would be like Stephanie, like the younger moms with you know, different ages of kids. They just wanted to come in and just have a complete night where they didn't have to even think about their children until they got home and the kids were screaming, you know, and they were allowed to spend time with mommy, but mommy was already wasted. So we don't.
That means they went home too early.
Yeah. And so yeah, I would say the Stephanie moms really like to start out, you know, with some well drinks. And by the end of the night, we had some 151 and they were fine. So they
that
really
is incorrect, sir.
You don't want to start out with the well drinks? You want to start out with the
I
top
don't drink
shelf?
well anything. Gross.
Really?
No.
Can you? Okay, so here's my question. Can you tell the difference?
Yes, I can.
And that is a challenge. Okay, so here's the challenge.
I will
Ronnie,
challenge you. I will
next time
accept
we
it.
see Stephanie, I am going to make her a well Long Island iced tea. She will not be able to tell that it is a well Long Island iced tea.
I will not drink a Long Island iced tea. I drink vodka water, so I will be able to tell.
Then
the
you know what?
difference.
No, you won't. You will
Yes,
not
I
be able
will.
to tell. All right, so everybody that is listening this, it is recorded currently. Next time I see Stephanie, I am going to make her a vodka and water, and she will not be able to tell it's a well vodka.
I will be able to tell the difference in the morning. And that's why I don't drink well drinks. Because when you do have kids and you have to wake up in the morning, that's no.
And I look forward to this segment on Working Wonders,
No.
the League of Extraordinary Women. That's what I look forward to. Right there.
Like, see, because like at Fridays, like our thing was that like all of our drinks, like none of our drinks were made with well anything. Like you really had to ask for a well, like, because all of our, I mean, you would go in there for happy hour and a top shelf Long Island basically was only $5. So
that's
people,
true. TGI Fridays was really good with their liquor.
yeah, like Fridays was very good about being like,
But
come
see,
in and get
here's-
super wasted for
Well,
like
what is considered a well
$10.
vodka?
Huh?
Well vodka would be
Like
man.
Smirnoff?
It literally no, like
No.
it like the well vodka is literally a bottle. It's like it's got a red label and it says vodka on it.
Yeah, ours was silver. Ours was silver, and it said,
So like Skull?
ours was silver, and it literally said well vodka.
Yeah, like it like the
Yeah.
well gin like literally said the word
It says
gin on
well
it. Like you
in it.
had to find like I couldn't it to save my life. I couldn't tell you what the actual
all of our
brand
labels were
was.
for all of our well stuff. All of our labels were like blue or something. That's how we could tell what well was. So if the guy just looked down and he said, "Oh, it's a blue one," well, that's a well, you know. But yeah,
Like I specifically, I'll say like, can I get a Tito's and soda or a Kettle and soda with a lime? Like I specifically say that.
Yeah.
see, I feel like this Stephanie would have came and hung out with Steve and I in the office because I had like a whole huge bottle of Tito's,
Yeah.
just chilling, and I like that's what I drank basically while I was in there with
There's
Steve, watching him deal
There's
with
a
stuff.
funny story of Robin Veach and Jenny Murphy
Okay,
because in Ireland they have Tito's
right.
and
I love this story.
Jenny
He said that I would
Jenny
be able
was
to
like,
tell the
I've
difference
got
between well vodka and
be quiet,
brand.
Stephanie.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, shut
I'm
up.
sorry.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't shut up. Don't shut up. It's just we're messing.
So
with it. Go ahead.
So Jenny Murphy's like, I've got the Tito's in my room. So Robin's like, oh yes, I'll bring my cup. They walk all the way up to a room like it's a mile away, and then they get in there and Jenny hands her a bag of crisps,
Potato chips, because they call them
potato chips.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
What a letdown! Bet you she went back downstairs and got a Tito's.
We call
Okay.
those potatoes now because of that.
Potatoes.
Potato.
Boil 'em,
I got a
mash
fun
'em,
fact
cook 'em,
for
rescue.
you. The very first time I ever had Tito's vodka, I was with Nate and Stacy.
And they both perk up at this moment. Yep,
Yeah.
they're here. Wait, let's get a fact check on the story. Is it true the first time she ever had Tito's was with you guys? Just checking.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but just to let you
So-
know.
Usually when drinking's involved, Nate's not 100% sure of anything.
It came in our little morning after swag bags from that party we decorated.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember?
Oh my gosh, Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Snoop
It
Dogg
must have
came to
been one
that
of those
party.
parties.
It had a what was it? Morning after Bloody
It was
Mary.
a hangover, like a hangover kit.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
See,
Yeah,
my,
Jenna.
thing is, my thing is with Bloody Marys, I just drink them the whole entire time. I don't just do it for the morning. I mean, why?
Yeah, they're so good.
Why is it a
I'm getting
morning
the
drink?
impression I don't drink enough.
I had my first Bloody Mary with that.
I don't even know what well is. Like
You have
is
to
that-
hang out. You have to hang out with the twisters to really know what drinking is.
It's Taki Taka,
Wait,
Debbie.
hold on. That's a whole other show. Debbie Levy hanging out with the Twisters. Oh my God. Can you imagine that?
You would
Wow.
pay for that one.
Even
Pay
Nate
to watch
gave a,
that one.
even Nate gave a look like, what? All right, there we
It's
go.
true though.
My liquor.
Professional drinkers.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you for a second, guys. My heart stopped when Teresa's video came on because I didn't recognize Seth. All I saw was a gray shirt, and I was like, "Oh God, is this happening again?"
It's
And then I was like,
happening
"Oh, it's
again.
Seth. All right, he's gonna be in the crowd." So. Woo! Crisis averted. Anyway, so Lisa, first time you drank was with Tito's was with Nate and Stacy.
Yep.
Did you
I
get
actually
wasted?
have a spare bottle of it upstairs. No, it was this. It
There was
came
a
in our
little
little
bitty-
hangover kit. It
there
was a
was a
little bitty bottle of Tito's, and I'm like, I've never heard of this before.
Biddy Tito's. Yeah, no, that's honestly, from what I understand, that's like the only type of vodka that Alexa Rivera will drink is Tito's. So,
It's so
if you,
good.
if you want to get Alexa a vodka drink, Tito's. So
Here
there
is
you
our
go.
fearless leader.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. He might be working. I know they had I know when we talked the
What
other
kind of an
day.
excuse is that working?
Yeah, I know when they talked the other day, I think he had to do a changeover with the Peak stuff. I don't know. Everybody's Amazons are weird right now. So like I'm seeing people doing Peak decor like a week and a half later than other people. So I don't know. Maybe it's just, that's the way it's rotating around.
Lori, are you still
Ours
doing
like 3
Amazon
weeks
stuff?
ago.
So Tommy, you did yours 3 weeks ago. Who else does an Amazon?
I am. Did my first peak yesterday,
So you did your first Peak yesterday. Okay.
and there
That's a
were
3
other
week.
crappy balloons there. Oh my god, they were hideous.
Where you were?
Yeah, and she said, "I will never use them again. I'm so glad I found you."
Oh, so whoever was in your, okay.
I don't think it was a professional.
Okay. All right. So what we're
Yeah,
saying
that's
is,
what's happening in Chicago. So I'm glad that Tommy's doing the Amazon
okay.
centers now.
Well,
We're
I
doing like 2 or 3, but there's one right by you, isn't there?
There's several right by me, but the problem is that I have both of my kids are at home with me right now. So
I'm telling you, Stephanie, if you just chain them up to a wall for a few hours, give them like
Or give them some Tito's.
give them some Tito's
Yeah,
or some
right.
Benadryl. They'll
I mean,
fall
I know
asleep.
that sounds like a terrible excuse, but like I don't even have the time of day to like, or the means to go out there to just say like, hey, hi, I'm right down the street from you, you know?
Well, now, and here's my question, and I'm sure she'll admit it because Ronnie and I have a decent relationship. Because I haven't done anything with Amazon. Ronnie, have you done anything with Amazon?
I did one with Amazon, but it was through somebody else.
But this wasn't recently. This was a while ago.
Not recently. No, this was last 4th of July.
See, this is the thing. I'm trying to figure out. I think I know who they're using, but I'm not 100% sure. And
I don't think they're using anybody right now because they at least the one that's over off of like the one that's on the way to the speed track or to the
yeah, that's their other large one. I'm talking the one that I saw. I walked into to drop off something was the one over by, well, not really by my house, but just off the 15 by like the industrial side by like Russell.
Yeah,
there's like two little centers there, and I dropped off a little Pecky and stuff to them, and they clearly had one of our competitors' balloons in there because the weights have their name on them, and so I walked over and looked at the weight, and I was like, oh, thought it was who I thought it was.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I don't know what the deal
Well,
is.
and I know that they're building the one over here in Henderson,
Right.
and it's right down the street from my house. So I'm like, do I like go over there? Like, hi, do you guys need balloons? Because I'm like
I
right
mean,
up the
if I were,
street.
if I were you, like I've been doing, I just drop off, like I make a little something, whether it be a candy bouquet or something, and I just drop it off to their, to whoever their GMAs are. So,
Good idea.
you know, and
Because that's the one,
But you may just
because
let-
it's right down the street from my house. I'm like, can I do just this one?
yeah, I'm telling you this right
I just
now,
want
Ronnie.
this one.
Ronnie, I love you, and I know it's your birthday, but man, if I see you in the parking lot at the same time I am, we're gonna see. who
We're
can get through that
racing.
door
We're
faster.
gonna race.
I will record. I will record that crap. I will record it for later view, because I
It'll
feel
be
like
great.
my thing is I love Ronnie, and I know Ronnie's a sweet lady, but I kind of feel like given the chance, she might drop somebody's knee. She might sweep
Oh,
the
yeah.
leg. She might
Oh,
sweep the leg.
She's not gonna
Oh,
drop
definitely.
your knee. She's gonna elbow you right in the chest and keep going.
I feel
Oh
like.
yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. I played hockey.
The amount of times that Dave has heard "hold my purse"
Hold
is
my
I think scary for him.
So what you're saying is,
My
if I
purse?
I'm like,
get,
baby, hold my purse. I got this. I got
if
this.
I get out of the van, and I hear "hold my purse," then
My
I
purse.
just know it's on. I just know it's on.
Run!
You
It's
you
better
know,
run.
you know in there.
And then I just have this image of like that Western shot where it's just the eyes. Near, 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 near. You know, it's like.
I
oh,
kind of
man.
just want to like make this video, Tony. Like,
You know,
can we-
I almost feel like we should just make
I
it.
just kind of want to go to.
and just make it. Just be like, yeah, we did it. We'll TikTok it.
Oh, we should make this video.
And then after both of us,
Showdown.
no, and then the funny thing is, after both of us take each other out, Jenny walks in the door.
Right?
Are you
And
guys
she
that
just looks
close
at
to one another?
she just looks at the two of us and goes, "Thanks, guys."
Yeah, I'm like, thanks.
And then the last image people see is me like patting something away from my face, and Ronnie like blowing up her hair, like.
Yeah.
Are you guys all that close to one another?
We're not really close.
Not
I mean,
really, yeah.
I think
Jenny,
Ronnie and Jenny are
yeah,
closer.
Jenny and I are close because I'm over by the water park.
I'm at Rainbow and Twain.
And I'm by the other water park in Vegas. So
we're
Not
actually
really that
almost
close.
three. Yeah, we're almost three corners.
yeah, we are almost three corners.
Yeah,
So in
I'm by
terms of,
Cowabunga
like,
Bay.
time,
It didn't feel that far away when I saw each of you. Like, it
Well,
didn't-
compared to Los Angeles and like
Yeah.
other
And the
places.
405.
Yeah.
It's like,
so are you guys like
That's
a
right,
half an
Teresa's been
hour away from
all
each
the
other?
bars.
we're about
45?
I would say I could get to Ronnie's in probably like 33 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If-
Jenny,
if-
I could
probably
like
the
probably-
middle
Vegas,
then.
like Vegas is one of those places where like I can get from Henderson all the way out to Summerlin, which is 45 miles.
Right.
If there's no traffic, that's a 25-minute drive.
yeah.
I like where I'm at because I'm like central, so wherever I have a job, I'm pretty much I can just go like wherever. Or if I have jobs.
What was your streets again? What was your streets again, Jenny?
Rainbow and Twain.
Rainbow and Twain. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
so
You're
like
by the-
Yeah, she's a
yeah.
little bit
Rainbow
more-
Twain.
right by
she's-
Spring, right off of Spring Mountain.
She's
That I
definitely
am.
a little more central than it takes me about a half hour to get to the strip.
Yeah,
um,
so I
with
like
traffic.
it
Same,
because
about,
Yeah.
about 20, 30 minutes
Yeah.
with traffic.
sometimes if I have jobs in opposite ends of town, I'll like stop and make a pit stop in the middle if I need to.
Yeah.
So I like being central.
I didn't realize that you guys were that close to one another.
Yeah.
We're very close, Stephanie.
When you're in
We're
Las
very
Vegas,
close.
you pretty much everybody is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're a
See,
valley.
like,
Not like-
so
it's
I
not
feel
like you and Tommy.
compared to other places, it's like if
Tommy
you
is like
think,
an hour and 20 minutes away from me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
not like you and Tommy are
Really?
like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm in New Lenox by Joliet.
I thought Joliet was like 45 minutes away.
Uh-oh.
From
Tommy moved-
Bensonville?
Tommy moved closer.
Tommy, that's how you drive.
Tommy's like, yeah, you're right.
Good day.
like it's only
so
45
how-
minutes for me. Like, well, it's an hour and a half for everybody else.
So what's the next biggest city that you're by, Tommy?
Like
Because I thought that you were up by like Schaumburg and stuff.
yeah, right next
Yeah.
to here.
Yeah.
He's
I
in
don't really get out
Bensenville.
much, so maybe.
I mean, on a good day, you're an hour from me.
Wow.
I feel
with
like
no
Stephanie.
traffic.
I feel like Stephanie drives a little bit more responsible than most people, though. I just have that feeling. I just-
Tommy has to
Okay.
now because all of his vans are getting stickers on them.
Yeah. I just,
No, definitely not.
I just feel
She
like
was on
It's your
Firefly
tongue.
hunting with you when I was in Chicago.
I just feel like Stephanie's like she's got that Chicago attitude, but she's out in the suburb type thing. So it's like she kind
Yeah.
of calms it down a little bit because she
She's a
doesn't want to
soccer
scare anybody.
mom, like.
You know, like
You,
if,
I'm gonna slap you.
if she really shared her like feelings, like she just did about threatening me that I've been recording live on TV or on the internet.
I was
then yeah.
talking to Matt.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so you're threatening
that threat wasn't even for you.
Wait. Hold on. So you're threatening someone in another country. Oh, great. Okay, so now it's an international incident.
Oh God.
Once you meet me, you
Stop
won't be
it.
able to slap me. You'll think I'm so adorable.
Yeah, you'll want to hug him. He's like a teddy bear. He carries around bottles of champagne and just hands it to people.
You'll still
So
want
wait.
And drinks them out of a straw.
I know. Wait, so Tommy, now that we're so far away, can we be friends?
Can we be friends?
We could have been friends before.
Oh my
What'd you say?
God.
I said we
What
could
did
have
he
been
say?
friends before.
You thought we were friends before?
No, we could have been.
We could have been
Yeah.
But now it's official.
Now it's
Yay.
guys.
It's like he probably doesn't want to talk to me. He's probably like, I'm not talking to that girl from Chicago, and I'm like, but I'm so
No,
far away from you.
But Tommy, she's trying to steal me to stay at her house and not your house. And I'm like, Tommy's guest suite's pretty luxurious.
Matt,
I'm
I
gonna
hear
come
Tommy
stay at
does have
Tommy's
a pretty
house.
good.
And he has those cute puppies.
Yeah, and I hear Tommy does have a pretty nice guest suite. So
And he
I-
said that Tommy's husband wakes up and makes breakfast in the morning. I said, I'm gonna come stay at Tommy's house.
go
He
for it.
does.
Right?
But
And it's not basic breakfast, it's fancy breakfast every day.
we had eggs
Well,
Benedict
yeah.
this morning.
Eggs
You made
Benedict.
eggs Benedict. Oh my God, you're so basic right now, Tommy.
Well,
dude.
I
Right.
had my free breakfast grand slam from Denny's this morning. So
You win.
no,
You
this is
guys,
what Ronnie
I
is
ate a
like. the-
bagel with cream cheese this morning.
Ronnie is like me when it's birthday time. It's like my birthday's on January 21st, which is Float Friday, by the way, guys, just so you know. So I'll expect happy birthdays on the same day as Float Friday because everybody will be interested. But I am the same exact way, Ronnie. I will literally go everywhere for the free stuff, just to
Oh,
say I
yeah.
did. Yeah, why not? I
Yeah,
pay
have
for
her
it all
do.
the other times, you know. Even though I don't eat
I
it,
mean, you know what I
but I'll still go.
you know
for
what
the-
I did for my birthday this year?
What'd you do?
what did you do?
It was the first day of lockdown, so I did fuck all. I drank champagne from 7 a.m. in the morning
You had a
Out
champagne
of a straw.
breakfast?
Out of a straw.
by
Was it-
myself.
By myself. Now I feel like
No
I need
orange
to put sad
juice?
music.
Oh, I had some orange juice.
So it was mimosa.
Matt
Don't
Wilson's
mimosa.
drinking.
Anymore.
Tommy and Stephanie are friends again, even though they thought they were before.
An idiot.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
Tuesday
You know what? I
for
want
Tony.
to know. Did you guys? You remember that when that guy got trapped in the McCarran airport and he made the all by myself video?
Oh my God,
Oh my
dude.
God.
Oh,
Best
it's
no.
the best
video
thing ever.
ever.
So
Oh.
amazing.
Whatever happened to him? Did he like blow up on like YouTube or something after that?
So
Clearly not,
it
'cause
got
you've
like
forgotten about
millions of views, and the problem was because it was a copyright song, he couldn't get paid for it.
Do
I
anything.
think he was on Ellen. I think Ellen brought him on her show.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
'Cause
that
Ellen
makes
wasn't
I'm
gonna pay him
almost
for
positive
anything
he was
either.
on Ellen. I'll have to go look back at my 375 DVR'd episodes
Okay.
with Ellen.
I do have one question. I do have one
That
question.
is something I didn't know about you.
Yeah, that is weird that you have that
But I
many
love Ellen.
episodes.
Know
of
that you
Ellen.
have so many DVRs of Ellen. You
Oh,
love
I love
Ellen.
Ellen.
you know,
I
but-
love her.
I thought I was the only one who had a TiVo full of Ellens.
I love
Wow.
Ellen. She's my favorite.
My,
Like when people came out and people were like,
That's
what?
because you're a sucker mom.
you're a soccer mom. She's a baseball mom, dude. Get it right, bro.
Yeah, I will F you up,
Bro,
dude.
that
You
is
call
that
me
is
a
getting
soccer
yourself killed
mom.
right there. You are no longer staying. You are no longer allowed to stay at Casa de Marquois.
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 Oh,
Go live in your
Marquois.
Four
I know.
Seasons guest room at Hotel Di Lorenzo.
hey, have you seen the bathtub Tommy has in his basement?
Yeah, it's fancy as shit. I told you.
That alone would have people like clamoring to stay with him.
That's
My
why when
question
I
is-
stay at a hotel at Float when it's 10 minutes away from my house.
Why do you have a fancy bathtub in your basement though?
Our basement
Because
they
they have a
can.
fancy basement.
So you have a fancy basement. Okay, I see. I now is this the same basement where the skunks and the raccoons used to play by the window? Is this that same basement? Because I remember that whole saga.
And the one that got flooded. And the one that got flooded.
But insurance paid for it to be fancy now.
Okay, so
There you go.
so
I mean,
Tommy, Tommy and
It's always had a
Scott were
bathtub.
like-
It's always had that. It's always had
yeah,
that.
the bathroom's always been fancy.
okay, so how much?
Is it
was
a
your-
clawfoot tub?
No, it's
No, it's a spa bath.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
it's got bubbles.
It's got bubbles. So I, Matt Russell, like to sit in the bubbles, drinking bubbles with my straw.
Well, and I have my tray table where I put my Chipotle and I eat it in the tub.
That's Chipotle.
There's nothing wrong with
You
that.
are so bougie.
No, he totally is. But
I love
you
it.
know, I feel like I live vicariously through his bouginess. So,
Bougie. I want to be bougie.
I don't hear you so well, Tommy. Are you like far from the speaker?
No.
And it's my ears, which is entirely possible.
wow. Okay. Back to what I was saying before we got considerably off track and started talking about shipping stuff places at the wrong time. What is
That
a
was like
creepy-
an hour ago.
Yeah, it was. That's why I'm saying. We're
Christmas
probably gonna
shoes.
go- Real quick, what is a creepy Christmas or holiday song that kind of trips you out when you really, really listen to it?
I farted on
Christmas
Christmas
shoes.
lap.
I farted
Define
on whose
creepy.
lap?
Because here we have funny one.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know if it does exist in English, but translation will be the fishes drink and drink and drink at the river or by the river.
The fishes drink in the river.
Uh-huh. But as we put sang the song, and it goes as a meme, is a fish drink and drink and drink and drink. Also, we have to
Okay.
drink and drink and drink and drink.
Okay.
I like
So
that.
basically, all your fish in Mexico are alcoholics, is what you're saying. Okay, well, that's good. That's why tequila is so good. Speaking of tequila, Teresa, how do you feel about tequila? We'll move on. All right. So the one song, there was a couple songs I felt like were creepy, and like, I guess I was confused. You know, I've listened to the song a lot of times. One that comes to mind is I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Now, the way I always understood it is Mommy was kissing Dad, but the kid maybe thought he looked like Santa Claus. But then
No,
when
he was
Michael
dressed up like Santa Claus.
but that's the thing. When Michael Jackson did it, it didn't sound that way. So that's why I guess maybe Michael Jackson made it creepy for me. I don't know.
Well, consider the source.
Yeah.
You know,
I was gonna
but
say.
So, but then here's the
You need
other
a lot
thing.
of things creepy for people.
I feel like holiday legality holds precedence in that song because the exact words were I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe one night. So if there is mistletoe involved legally, you would have to kiss somebody. I feel like that's a holiday rule. Am I wrong?
Legally?
Yeah.
Legally?
Legally.
You're legally bound.
Additionally,
Do we know if that's can we check on that?
Like
it's a
law, like they
tradition.
come and arrest you for not kissing someone under mistletoe? I don't think so.
All right.
The
Okay,
elf
great.
police
So-
come. The elf
so-
police come.
So we're split. We're split on this. Some of us agree that traditionally you should kiss, and some of us are like,
Traditionally,
Traditional,
yes.
not legal.
You are not
Traditionally-
legally
traditionally,
bound
yes.
to kiss whoever's under the
Yes.
mistletoe.
see, I don't know. We're gonna have to look up the rules of holidays and Christmas because I feel like you're legally bound. At least that's what I was told in elementary school. So
Here's the thing,
Buy an ugly
mistletoe
girl,
is so
right?
obvious that
Buy
if
an
you're
ugly girl.
standing underneath the mistletoe, you are expecting someone to kiss you. So if you're just standing
Mhm.
there like, oh, look at me underneath the mistletoe, I had no idea that this giant thing was hanging above my head.
But see, here's the thing. When I was in grade school, we had mistletoe in our class. And for some reason, if I walked by it, and I don't think I was a very attractive child. I don't know. I mean, I don't remember what I looked like. But I was always told I had to kiss the girl if I walked under the mistletoe. So
Well, now your teacher would be put in jail.
okay, all right. So we've
Now,
established that.
now the child can be arrested for sexual
Okay,
assault.
all right, good.
I know who
And
said
that
baby it's
girl
cold
that you
enough.
kissed would have to be in therapy for the next 6
I
years.
just love the fact
Your
that Debbie's
teacher would be arrested and they would have to register.
and Debbie's excuse for the whole thing is, well, was the girl ugly? Like that is such
No,
a
I said
that
the
is
girl
such a
looked-
mom thing that she would have said, well, was the girl ugly, sweetie? Because that's probably why she told you legally you had to kiss
No,
her.
you said you were told to kiss the girl under the mistletoe. I said she must have been ugly if she was
See,
standing there to
that
get
even-
people to kiss her.
I kind of skated around it a little bit, Debbie, but you went deep into it. So
I did.
there you go.
Somebody
Okay.
who stands under mistletoe and says to people, "You have to kiss me," has an issue.
Okay, hold on.
that-
Let me
like,
have
you're-
my
you're
Steve
literally
moment.
they're
standing
loose.
there.
Are
Let
you
me
all
be
with me,
perfectly-
folks?
Let
Yeah,
me
if
be
you're
perfectly
standing there
clear.
waiting around.
I was
Like,
not
it's-
standing under the mistletoe waiting around. Okay, I know that there's this whole
Not you,
creepy-
her.
No,
Oh, I'm
not
just
you.
saying.
Like
Debbie's saying
people.
the girl was.
The
Okay,
girl was
maybe.
standing under the mistletoe.
Maybe, but I'm chasing this creepy stalker vibe that supposedly I'm giving off to the working women of the League of Extraordinary Women. So you know,
No,
they call
only
me the
because you
creepy
said
stalker.
legally you have to kiss
Okay.
instead of traditionally.
Jeez,
Yes.
man, using my words against me, Ron. You know what,
And
Ronnie?
I
Ronnie,
don't even know what mistletoe really looks like.
just
That's
for that,
the expert here.
I'm pulling your hair when we're going into the Amazon.
Might like
I'm getting a
it.
hair pull. I'm getting a hair pull.
Oh God.
No. Okay. So does anybody else have a creepy holiday song, or was I the only one?
Obviously, maybe it's cold outside.
Okay.
Yeah, do you remember that?
But I've always not even like recently, literally the first time that I heard that song when I was like 7 years old. But here's the thing, my dad is a very old man. My dad is 95 years old, okay? So ever since I can remember, anytime that the temperature drops outside, my dad starts singing, "Baby, it's cold outside. Baby, it's cold outside." And it became like so annoying. And then I finally heard the song and I was like, this is the song you're quoting, Dad? Like, stop singing that. Stop. Please don't ever sing that song again. And like, he did it today. We walked outside and he's like, "Baby, it's cold outside." And I'm like, stop it, Dad. It's my birthday. I hate that song.
Now here's the thing. I am only going to argue one point on this. As somebody who absolutely loves music and really gets into it, listening to where it came from and how she
Singing that. Stop.
frames it, it almost sounded like, to me, it's always sounded like I'm a good person, so I have to let people think I'm a good person, but really I want to kiss you back. But I'm going to make up all these excuses. So because it is, like the 1920s, 1930s, girls shouldn't be doing that.
That's definitely like the song. Like if you actually like listen to the song, she really is like, oh, like I really should go, and I should really like. In reality, if she wanted to leave, she could have just left.
Right.
She's been like, I gotta go by.
Unless she was under mistletoe and was legally bound.
Legally, she had to stay.
She is
But it was
legally
like-
obligated to kiss that person. That's all I'm saying.
but it just like it always bothered me in the song, and I guess because I've
That was
never
quick.
been like
that was quick. You have to admit that. That was
that was good. Like I've never been that like flirty,
marks to
like,
Debbie.
oh, I should really go, and you have to like, no, I definitely would have been like, am I staying or am I leaving? Because like, am I
Yeah,
getting my
it's like-
jacket?
it's
or
like-
like, are we like, what's going on? So
I feel like-
I hate that song so much.
I really must go, but I'm gonna stay.
like, oh my, think about what all the people will think. Like, don't worry about what the people will think. People are already talking. You've been in his house for how long?
Here's the deal.
They're already talking. Either you
are a
want to
grown-
stay or you want to
are a
leave.
grown-ass
Like,
woman. That's all.
yeah.
You can make your own decisions.
I've always, I hate that. Not just that, like songs that are like that.
You know,
just
the
in
line-
general.
The line
Like,
that gets me is
don't be coy.
What's the
this
line that
sentence
gets you,
hurting
Jenny?
My pride.
What
You know
is
that
it?
line?
Oh,
Like,
the
what's
pride
the sense
one?
in hurting my pride?
I do get. But see, here's the thing. Again, going back historically, pride and machismo and all. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Machismo.
I'm sure anybody. I'm sure Teresa would agree, and Ileana, if she was here. I don't see her, but especially in Hispanic
She's probably on the
culture,
second screen.
in Hispanic culture, there's a machismo. Like there's this thing that Hispanic men, like a machismo, if you will. And so I could understand the hurting my pride type line. But
You shouldn't have been in his house by yourself in the first place.
But this is
Like-
so this is the discussion my wife and I have every time this song comes on. We're like, it's kind of her own fault. You know,
Like,
it's
yeah,
like,
you have
I
no
just-
business. You have no business being unsupervised with somebody of the opposite sex
Yeah,
if you're worried
and
about
who
your
knows better-
reputation.
Who knows better about being unsupervised than Ronnie Johnson, ladies and gentlemen? You never leave Ronnie unsupervised.
Don't leave me unsupervised. I'll
If
buy
anybody
things that
has
I
seen
don't
her
understand.
Facebook or her TikToks, never leave that woman unsupervised. But yeah, so that's yet another creepy song. Okay, any other creepy songs?
Tommy had one. What was the creepy
Tommy,
song
what
you
was your
had?
creepy song?
Oh, it's not creepy, but I farted on Santa's lap.
I farted on Santa's lap. Okay, no, that's not creepy, but it's kind of gross when you think, because when you really think about it, how many
I
people
never
do
heard
that?
that one.
Being creepy.
Is that a real
It was
song?
something else.
I don't think they play that in the mall. I don't think I've ever.
I don't think they play that. I farted on Santa's lap. Now,
They must play it only in Boys Town.
maybe, as Teresa found out last night, maybe in the Octopus Garden, Good Night Boys or whatever. I forget what that song was. It was a bunch of Ringo Starr songs that we had to mash together to sing. Okay, no, not creepy, but kind of weird. That's a weird
Grandma
thing.
got ran over by a reindeer.
Now,
Yeah,
okay.
that one's-
So here's
yeah.
my thing. Last night we went on to Yahoo Asks.
That's a
to
good
ask-
one.
To ask questions, and one of the questions we asked was, "What was Grandma doing to get run over by a reindeer?"
She was drunk.
Exactly. But that's what.
she was drunk in the middle of the road.
Yeah. So
And
basically,
looking for mistletoe.
Grandma's
Yeah,
a
looking
lush.
for-
Grandma's a lush, and she got run over by a reindeer.
But
So
did she die in the song?
In the song, she dies. In the movie, she does not.
she does not die in the movie.
They made a movie
There's
of
a
Santa.
movie.
Yeah, Grandma got run over by a reindeer,
There's the
and
movie.
they sue Santa Claus for running
Now,
over
wait,
Grandma.
if I'm not mistaken, so is it in the same style? If I'm not mistaken, was it in the same style of like the old Rudolphs and stuff, where it was like the little marionette puppets?
No, I think it's
No.
it's just a cartoon.
A cartoon, okay. Because see,
Yeah.
now that would be funny if you did like a marionette style Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Grandma got run over. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
But
Are we
yeah,
still
Grandma got
on
run over by a
Facebook?
reindeer. What, Debbie?
Are we still on Facebook?
Yeah, we're still on Facebook because I didn't want to cut us off while we were doing a few. I want to just catch a couple more songs, and then I'll cancel it, and then people can jump on and hear all the dirty songs that you guys are probably thinking
Have
in
you
your mind. If
have
you're
you
wondering.
you know the Pentatonic song?
Yeah, hallelujah. That's
The-
about
no, not
the
that
play-
one. The one where it's like I was following, or I was something, but it's like following all the oh gosh, what is it? But there's a part where like they basically talk about how they trip and fall, and then like they get a giant bloody nose, but it's so like rhythmic, and it like they're it's what the
I
heck is that
tripped and
song?
fall. Yeah, I could
Ah.
see Pentatonics doing that.
Dang Pentatonics, like. But
Like-
yeah, it like I heard it and I was like, wait, are they talking about like just tripping and falling and like?
So Hannah,
getting a
even though
bloody
she's not on the
nose?
video, says, "I know what you're talking about." So maybe Hannah, because she's slick, she might be able to tell us what the name of the song is. But yeah, so no, that one, and then what was the Frosty the Snowman is kind of creepy when you really think about it. I mean, like these kids made a snowman and then he like hung out with them. I don't think that would happen in 2020.
What about
20.
Dominic the Donkey?
Dominic the Donkey, that one. But see,
Sorry.
Dominic the Donkey, yeah, that does make sense.
So it's called the White Winter homily. I can never say that word right.
Hymnal.
Hymnal?
Hymnal.
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 That.
Oh, geez. Good.
White Winter.
Well,
that.
We know Ronnie's not Catholic.
I am, but I'm on.
I think that they're talking about
third White
something
Claw
else that's
today.
white.
Hymnal. Yes.
You guys
Hymnal.
ever? You ever heard of Bob Rivers?
Bob
Rivers
Rivers.
does a lot of comedy Christmas songs.
I have not.
Oh yeah.
Look him up. Some are really funny and silly, and some are pretty bad. But
Well, the last time we had somebody find a good comedy song for us, it was Matthew Lewis, and it was all about dogging.
like there's one called the 12 Pains of Christmas. So it's like, you know, the first pain of Christmas is the second pain. You know,
The stringing Christmas lights.
Have you
Mailing
heard
Christmas
the 12,
cards.
the
That's good.
12
Yeah, that one.
After Christmas?
I have heard the 12 Days After Christmas.
I love that one.
That is a good one. I will also say this. She just got, okay. Personally, I don't know the lady, but I totally dig her music style. But one of the girls that's out here in Vegas, she did a song, The 12 Days of COVID. And it actually got on the Dr. Demento show.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, okay, big time. She must have a friend. But yeah, it was pretty good. If I can find it, I'll play it maybe off.
There it is. Here's the line is, and Michael, you would fall and turn the white snow red as strawberries in the summertime.
Dude, that's creepy.
Basically, like somebody like tripped and fell, and like now there's like blood.
Now their
over
nose
the
is
snow.
bleeding all
12
over
Days
the
of
place.
Christmas is a little creepy. Lord sleeping and swan swooping and
12 ladies
milking.
dancing.
Maids milking.
Maids are
How
milking.
many gold rings do you really
Like when you think
need?
about all those people.
Apparently 5.
They would never have so many people in one place.
5 golden rings, guys.
Like
4
you
calling
can't
bird.
have a thumb ring and a pinky ring. Like
What would
which
you
one
do
or the
at 3?
other?
What would you do at 3 French hens though? I don't understand. What do you need 3 French hens for?
Lay eggs.
To make your Christmas dinner.
What's the difference between a French hen and like a
In
regular
COVID, who
hen?
has enough friends to do 3
French
French
hen
hens?
is named Marquois.
3 French hens named Marquois.
I promise you I had nothing to drink tonight.
2 turtle doves named T-Money.
I don't believe you.
Ronnie Johnson in a tree. No, there we go. Yeah. Yeah.
So I
that-
think that
No, in our case, it would
Christmas
be-
shoes.
Christmas
I was gonna
shoes.
say I just want to get that out there before we end this conversation. Christmas shoes is the worst Christmas song ever.
Christmas shoes. I've never heard of that one.
And are you serious? They play it all the
yeah.
time. It's
No idea.
terrible.
Yeah, it's
And
terrible.
the best thing to happen to come out of Christmas shoes being played incessantly on the radio is Patton Oswalt did a rant about
Okay.
Christmas shoes.
Is that
And
the
if
one
you
where the little
haven't
boy
seen it,
wants
you
to buy
must
shoes
watch
for
it.
his mom?
Yeah, because she's
He
dying.
doesn't just want to buy shoes for his mom. He's a little street urchin. He's dirty, disheveled, clearly poor, unwashed. He is in the retail shop, okay? On Christmas Eve, his mother is dying in the hospital and she's going to go see Jesus tonight. So the day that his mom is potentially dying on Christmas Eve, he's there and he's trying to buy a pair of pretty shoes for his mother to meet Jesus in pretty shoes with a handful of change. And the guy who is, singing the song is the guy who's standing behind this kid, witnessing this whole situation. And he is just, the spirit of Christmas just hits him because he's just grumpy because he's buying last minute Christmas gifts. And so the spirit of Christmas comes. And so what does he do? He buys the shoes for the child so the child can run off, and it's like, oh, happy ending. It's like,
oh my
never
God.
mind that the child is like,
Oh my God,
unwashed,
people.
potentially home, and he's
Wow.
buying shoes on Christmas Eve, unattended, mind
For
you,
his
okay,
dying mother.
for his dying
his
mother,
dying
who's
mother.
probably gonna go meet Jesus tonight. It's
Wow.
terrible. But
I never
Patton
heard
Oswalt
this
did
song
a
in my life.
you
Yes.
will now that you've heard it, you're going to hear it on the
Hear it all the
radio,
time.
and you're going to
remember
realize that you
that one
actually
now.
do hear it all the time.
It gets me every time. I remember that one now.
It makes me so angry. It's so terrible.
How
It's
does
just
it go,
so
Lisa?
bad.
That's right. Because when I hear
Wow.
it, I'm like, why do they play this on the radio? I remember what you're talking about now. Yes.
Here you go. And on that note, those of you who are watching the live site for the broadcast, hopefully you'll be back.
They
God.
strung together like the worst possible things, and they're like, let's go mash it in this song and see how many heartstrings we can pull in one
Oh
song.
my God. That's just a
Yeah.
brilliant.
It's so
that's
bad.
brilliant.
It's terrible.
But you have to watch Patton Oswalt's rant on it. Somebody even did like a little cartoon animation to go along with it because it's just an audio track. It's hysterical. But you have to listen to
Man.
the song first.
Okay. Well,
It's like he literally like rips it apart line by line. So
for those of you who haven't just suddenly shut off your live stream and you want to join us after hours, if you will, off the record with Tuesdays with Tony is coming up. Just pull yourself into the link. Come join us. We're going to talk a lot of crap about other stuff. I don't know. Who knows what we're going to talk about? Steve Jones is here, so obviously there'll be a good time for all.
Welcome, Steve.
And so we will see you guys next week.